January is over, and any lingering motivation you had from New Year's is long gone. Everyone tries to motivate themselves at the beginning of the new year. It's a constant battle between your old habits and your new resolutions. You start the year drawing as much as you can with so much passion and determination, but a month later you can't find the energy to crack open your sketchbook, much less actually draw something. This is what's called artist burnout. Burnout sucks. You genuinely want to draw and improve, but you just can't. The creative juices aren't flowing, your motivation is lacking, and you're starting to believe you're not capable of even becoming an artist. Accumulation of stress and anxiety brought you to this point, but it can also be the answer to relieving it. This weekend was the first time I've had artist burnout since I started drawing again. I had all the same frustrations that I can remember as before, but this time it came with something different, a solution to come back stronger. I started this month with a lot of different ideas. I wanted to spread my message across more platforms, start a 14-week figure drawing course for myself and to help others improve, design a Pokemon trainer for a YouTube episode with you guys, design an Uncharted character for a YouTube episode, and grow my Discord by doing some more drawing events. There was more, but you get it, it was a lot. The result of me trying to work on all of these things at once was a very long and drawn out Pokemon episode. There was no feeling of accomplishment because I couldn't invest my time properly in any of the projects that I was doing because there were just too many. So I ended up being exhausted, mentally and creatively burned out. I felt like a failure. Your passion for creative expression gives you lots of ideas. So many it becomes hard to choose what to do, and so you try to do everything. What you're left with is only dipping a toe into 1,000 projects. The progress is not what you expect, and you're left with a bunch of unfinished projects and a lot of disappointment. This is a black hole to your creative growth and freedom. Most artists at this point lose themselves to the burnout. They become depressed and fall further away from the passion that got them so excited in the first place. Artist burnout can be debilitating if you don't have the tools to know how to come back from it. Unfortunately, I'm going to give those tools to you now so you know what to do when this happens to you. First things first, you need a break. You need to have that pity party so you can allow yourself to move on. Burnout sucks, and being disappointed in yourself isn't going to make you feel any better. You need to do something to shift your focus away so you can start feeling happy. And you know what doesn't suck? Video games, anime, and jalapeno chips. Literally put the party in pity party and go all out. Play video games, watch anime, break out the worst snacks, and indulge. Life is hard enough as it is, and you're out here trying to do one of the toughest challenges that's out there today, which is to become an artist. You don't have to be on 100% of the time. Sometimes you need to relax, and artist burnout can be a way for your body to tell you you're doing too much and you need to step back. Or it's going to help you take your mind off things while you readjust and get to a happy place in your mind. Either way, a fun distraction is a good thing for realigning your focus. Whatever you do, don't try to go back into the work after you've hit this artist burnout point. You're only going to get sucked deeper and deeper into depression, and it's going to take a longer and more sustained distraction to get you out of it. When you come down from the sodium and video game fueled adrenaline high, it's time to analyze your why. Why do you do what you do? I want to help artists unleash their potential by making a happy and healthy creative process. I want you to be able to draw anything and remove all the obstacles that you're going to face to get there. Or at least give you the tools to tackle those obstacles. And give you tools to help you get there even faster than anyone's done it before. And personally, I want to use those same tools that I'm teaching to get there myself. So what drives you to become an artist? When you answer this question, you can align your objectives with your purpose. It's going to immediately help you decide what to focus on and what to leave for later. You can invest your energy into a few great ideas instead of 1% of your energy into hundreds of different ones. The projects that you're most passionate about, the ones that align your objectives to your why, they're going to deliver a fountain of energy. It won't just be you feeding the energy into the work, it'll be the work feeding energy back into you. To deal with burnout, you really need two things. Number one is to actively remind yourself why you're doing what you do so it can help you make good decisions and figure out what you need to focus on. And number two is to deal with it when it comes. Sometimes it's inevitable, we get carried away with ourselves. We still need the tools to know how to come out of it. There's a limited amount of time in the day and you have a finite amount of energy. You have to decide what actions you're going to take that will fill those precious few hours you have while you're awake. If you try to do too much, you're going to invite stress and anxiety and eventually fall into that burnout state. And if you try to go even beyond that, your physical and mental health will start to suffer. Burnout can happen at any point in the process. And if you try to push yourself through it, it can become toxic, which can lead to depression. The stress that you feel from stretching yourself too thin is cumulative. You're not going to feel it on day 1 or day 3, but it is still affecting you. And if you're not careful before you know it, you end up in burnout and depression. Not many people realize it before it's too late. At least now you have the tools to help you move forward and potentially prevent it from happening in the first place. Burnout isn't an excuse you use to escape your work. It happens because you have a passionate desire to do something with your life. You care so much about pursuing your dream that you creatively exhausted yourself trying to do too many things. And you did those things because you believed those actions would help lead you to your goals. You weren't wrong. You just tried to do too much at once. When you feel that artist burnout has happened to you, take a step back. Find a moment to relax and take your mind off things. And when you're in the euphoria of another experience, try to revisit that passion that brought you to that artistic burnout state. Remind yourself why you pursue art and make the decisions you need to give yourself an endless fountain of energy for your future. I hope you enjoyed the episode and it helps you deal with artist burnout. Please like and subscribe if you did. Until next time, have a happy and healthy creative process.